Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So now we're going to cover 102 Dalmatians, and this is a bad film. So yeah, let's just roll right into it. We ain't got time. So yeah, so this movie's not very good. I don't remember ever seeing it. I vaguely remember something with like a fashion show, but that's not in this movie, so I have no idea what I'm associating that with. But yeah, this is a bad film. So it starts off with Cruella is in like prison, being rehabilitated. She's basically being brainwashed into being nice and loving puppies. Also, the movie starts off with like weird opening credits of like swirling Dalmatian spots and like this hip hop puppy dog song. So it's already off to a bad start. Then we meet her probation officer Chloe, who owns Dipstick, who was a puppy in the first film, and he has 3 little puppies: Little Dipper, of course, Domino, and Oddball. And Oddball has no spots, but she gets a beautiful character arc because at the end of the movie she's earned her spots. Oh, that little Oddball. So then Cruella is like nice now, and she goes by Ella, and she buys this animal shelter. The owner is Mr. Fantastic from those original Fantastic Four movies, Ewan Griffith or whatever his name is. He plays Kevin, the owner of the animal shelter, and he has like this array of dogs. And one of them's a parrot that can speak, but it doesn't talk like an actual parrot can talk. It just like speaks like a person, and it thinks it's a dog also, so it doesn't think it can fly. But it also gets a character arc because we're giving the animals character arcs this time, So the parrot in the end learns to fly and realizes it's a parrot, not a dog. So then Cruella, buys the animal shelter, and she wants to be good and everything. And then, like, in the middle of the movie, there's, like, this romance. It's like a rom-com between Kevin and Chloe gonna get together because they love dogs or whatever. And then the bells of Big Ben chime, and they undo Cruella's brainwashing. So she runs out, she sees Dalmatian spots all over London, and she's back to being Cruella again. Then she teams up with this other fashion designer dude who can barely speak English. And I don't know what their goal is, to make more fur coats out of puppies? I don't know. Also, Cruella's like this giant mansion that came out of nowhere, and it has like this like seal up dungeon vault area that you can just like seal it up. I don't know. Again, very strange film. So then Cruella like starts stealing puppies again. So we got rid of Horace and Jasper, and we've replaced him with this fashion designer, this bumbling idiot that literally like goes to try to steal the puppies, and they pull like a Home Alone contraptions shenanigans thing going on. It's completely ridiculous. So yeah, he's terrible. He's not as good as Horace and Jasper. Again, he just, I don't know. It's just, this movie's just over the top, too silly, doesn't make any sense, right? And then so she frames Kevin for stealing all the puppies, and so the her probation officer Chloe is, I think she believes Kevin, and she never believed in Cruella being good anyway, so she was always a little sus about her. So she helps Kevin, and then they, want to go rescue all the puppies that Cruella stole. There's like a train sequence going on, and the bird learns to fly, whatever. Anyway, they end up rescuing the puppies, I guess. Oh yeah, Chloe and Kevin have this like romantic dinner scene where they like literally recreate the Italian spaghetti scene from Lady and the Tramp, literally playing that same song, and they're like eating spaghetti. Again, that's the level this movie's on, okay? Like, this is so bad. And at one point, Cruella like locks Chloe in her dungeon or whatever, but then they escape, and she gets Kevin, and they go to the train, and then they go to, actually, I don't know where they go, to like another farmhouse place to rescue the puppies. I'm going to be honest, I didn't really pay attention to the ending of this movie. So, anyway, they rescue the puppies, and I think Cruella, I don't know, falls into a vat of something, or I honestly don't remember the ending of this film. Yeah, this movie's not good. I could see why they never made a third one. They probably shouldn't have made this one. Glenn Close is still like giving it her all here as Cruella, but because it's like a completely different, it's more of a buffoonish performance. Like the whole tone of the movie is just buffoonish and like weird, so that like she doesn't like in the first film, the movie kind of had like that kind of like a serious like not like serious, but like, just like a family friendly film going on. And then you had like Evil Cruella to like contrast that. In this film, she's just as goofy as the rest of the film is, and over the top, so it doesn't stand out really. It just kind of adds to it. And again, that sidekick of hers is horrible, and all the shenanigans with the animals is really bad. At one point they go to like an animal puppet show or something going on, where like you have to buy tickets for your dogs or something. I don't know. Again, this movie is ridiculous. And again, I thought there was a fashion show at the end of this film. I have no idea what I'm thinking of, but I could have swore it ended with a fashion show, and if the fashion guy somehow gets his comeuppance. I think I'm combining two different movies together, because I apparently did not ever see this movie, because I think I would remember something this bad. I mean, yeah, I don't really have anything positive to say about this film. So, I mean, if you like it and you enjoy it, let me know why. I can see how like little small children might like it, because it does feel a little bit more in tune with those like Santa Paws, or like those little like Air Bud spin-off movies with the little puppies. It feels more like in the vein of that tone than it does like the original 101 Dalmatians. So if you did like this as a kid, or if you still like it, let me know why. Again, I think Glenn Close is still doing a decent job as Cruella, but because the tone of the movie is like so wildly different, it just doesn't stand out as being more of a menacing character like she was in that first film. Here, she's just kind of this crazy villain in this crazy world. You know what I mean? So like it doesn't stand out. And then the rom-com stuff going on is just crazy, weird, out of place. We don't need it. Yeah, there's no Horace and Jasper here, so that sucks. I do like the little dog Oddball. It's really cute. She has no spots, and it's really sweet that she does get her spots. But she's like obsessed with getting spots. So like throughout the whole film, she's like trying to get spots on her. Like at one point, she like rolls into some ink or something. And then that talking parrot is just too much, I swear. So yeah, this is not a good film. So, I don't know. If you like it, let me know. But that's basically my review, is that it's just not a good film, so don't watch it. This problem, I'm not sure. We'll keep watching the rest of the live action remakes, but we'll see where this ranks. I'm going to say this is either the worst or like the second worst of all those live action remakes. And again, I think part of it is that this is an original story. It's actually not like a live action remake, because it's not remaking any like previous animated movie. This is not because the 101 Dalmatians animated movie did get a sequel called 101 Dalmatians 2 Patch's London Adventure or something. That's not this movie. So they just made their own story. So I think maybe that's a bit of a problem with it as well, as they tried to do some weird original concept that just isn't a good story. So, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'm gonna say this is probably the worst, but we'll see if it's not. We'll see if there's anything worse than that. So I actually forgot to talk about the Rotten Tomatoes score and the box office for 102 Dalmatians. So real quick, the Rotten Tomatoes score for 102 Dalmatians is 30%, and the audience meter is 32%, which is down from the first movie, which was 39 and 40%. So yeah, people really didn't like this one. I think the first one is a little too low for it, but yeah, people really didn't like this one. And then the box office, the first one made $136 million, and the second one only made $66 million, and total it made 183 worldwide. So yeah, this movie definitely lost money. It made like half of what the original made. So yeah, people really didn't like this movie, and I could tell why. So I just thought that was a little it really didn't do very well. Just clearly they didn't make a third one, so that's probably why. But yeah, those are some pretty low numbers. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button to like the video, and subscribe to the channel for more reviews of Disney live action remakes. Also, I do Marvel content, Marvel reviews as well, so be sure to stay tuned to the channel for that. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, bye.